Good morning. It's a beautiful day, and I'm glad that you're here. Today we're going to do a Kundalini yoga set that's a couple of different kriyas combined together, the wake up set and Guru Rattana set for strengthening the circulation, immune system, and heart. Together, this is going to be a nice full body experience. We'll set the navel center. We will do some work with the digestion. We'll get the blood pumping. We'll balance the nervous system, and we will finish off with a heart centering meditation, hopefully leaving you feeling really good at the end of it. Let's go ahead and set up your mat, or sheepskin if you have one, or a towel, or whatever you have in your place of practice, and then join me in easy pose, which is any cross-legged seated position. And just find yourself resting in this seated position. Close your eyes and begin to deepen the breath. Begin to observe what's happening inside your body. Notice what the breath feels like coming in and out. Draw the breath all the way into the belly. And subtly adjust the spine to be straight, so tilt the pelvis slightly, bring the heart forward, relax and drop the shoulders back, dip the chin to elongate the back of the neck. Bring the gaze to the third eye, the space in between the eyebrows. So the eyes are closed and the gaze is fixed at this third eye space. And you'll maintain this gaze at the third eye through the practice. Use this as a point of meditation and grounding. Let's take a couple deep breaths together. Inhale. And exhale. Just really dropping into our bodies in the space. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing the nervous system. Sitting up taller. Tongue presses into the roof of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands together at the heart and rub the palms to generate some heat and stimulate your nerve endings. And then rest the palms in prayer pose, thumbs lightly pressing into the sternum and fingers pointed straight up. We'll begin by tuning in with the Adi mantra. The words are Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We use this mantra to tune into what's called the Golden Chain, which is the lineage of Kundalini Yoga masters. So we're invoking this masterful Kundalini teacher energy. And then the words Om Namo Gurudev Namo, we're calling upon the teacher within ourselves to guide our practice and setting our ego aside. So we'll chant 3 times. Let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath at the top, so hold the breath in. Keep the gaze fixed at the third eye. Relax the shoulders, relax the body, just hold the breath in. And if you'd like, you can engage the root lock. So tighten the muscles of the sphincter, the sex organs and pelvic floor, and pull the navel into the spine. And just squeeze, and then exhale, relax. Hands come down to the knees in Gyan Mudra. So the thumb and index finger touch. And whenever we're sitting in this seated posture, you can rest your hands in Gyan Mudra. It helps us focus. And just return to your normal breathing. Beautiful. Our first posture is called stretch pose. So we're going to immediately fire up our energy by engaging our core and our navel center, which is our power center. So if you join me coming onto the back. Before we go into this posture, I'll say the most important thing is to keep the low back pressed into the ground. So if you need to make a modification to the posture in order to keep the low back in the ground, don't feel bad about it. Just meet yourself where you are, and we just want that alignment to be good so that we don't strain the low back. So the full posture it looks like this. So the feet come 6 inches off the ground, the head comes 6 inches off the ground, the arms are straight and just over the thighs with the fingertips pointing towards the toes. And you're kind of stretching, so the toes reach forward and the crown of the head reaches back, and the gaze is at the toes. So if you want to just try this position out with me for a moment, and make sure that low back's pressing down, and then let go. So that's what we're going into. If that is too difficult, then there's a couple of modifications. The first one is that you can take your hands and wedge them underneath the hips. That's going to help the low back stay down and give you better support. So then you could raise the heels and raise the head just with the hands down. The next option would be one leg at a time. So you can drop one leg and then you can switch, and you can kind of alternate on your own timing, having the legs be up one at a time. So we'll do this together, and we will hold with the breath of fire. That's a rapid inhale and exhale through the nose. If you're not familiar with the breath of fire, or ladies, if you're on your moon cycle, or if you're just not feeling super well today, you can always fall back on long, deep belly breathing. So let's get ready to go into it, whatever it looks like for you, and begin. The gaze is at the toes, so the eyes are open, gazing at the toes. Nice cleansing breath with the breath of fire. Start to feel that heat generating from your core, pressing the low back into the ground. And then using the mantra Satnam, 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 Satnam. Synchronize it with your breath. Truth is my identity. Stay focused. Meet yourself at your edge. Stay steady. Really stimulating our fire energy. You're doing great. Keep it up. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. All right, now squeeze the root lock on the inhale. Hold the breath in. Squeeze the rectum, sex organs, and navel. Hold it. And let it go. Exhale, drop down. Breathe deep into the belly. If you'd like, you can reach and touch your belly button and see if you can feel your navel pulse in or around your belly button. So, the navel exercises can help us center our navel pulse at the navel center, which is just really good for balancing our energy.
Stretch poses are a really good way to set the navel center. So if you're ever feeling off in the middle of the day, you could do this for a minute and just notice what happens. All right, now pull your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your knees and tuck your head up. If you can bring your head up in between the knees, that's where we'd like to be. And just squeeze those legs in and begin the breath of fire. Once again, you can always fall back on long, deep breathing if you're on your moon cycle or if you're not feeling the breath of fire today. And in this pose, the eyes are closed, gazing at the third eye. Once again, using the mantra Sat Nam. Just notice any sensation that comes up and breathe through it. Establishing that really nice rhythm for yourself with your breath of fire. And then stay steady. Just stay focused at the third eye. See if you can squeeze a little more. Bring the head in a little bit more. All right, breathe in all the way and then hold the breath. Pull the root lock. Engage the sphincter, the sex organs, the pelvic floor, the navel. Squeeze and hold. And then exhale, relax down onto your back. Return to normal breathing. All right, on the inhale, we're going to roll the legs up overhead. And on the exhale, we'll rock forward. So just inhaling up, exhaling forward, rocking up and down the length of the spine. Sat Nam. You can have the hands on the back of the legs. You can try to get the full range of motion and touch your feet overhead if you like when you're coming up. Full breaths all the way into the belly. Beautiful. And then rock all the way up to sitting. And we'll meet in easy pose once again with the legs crossed. I want you to take your hands and curl in the fingers so that the fingertips press into the tops of the pads of the hands. So we're not making fists, we're just curling the fingers in just to the top of the palm. The thumbs are straight and pointed out. And then we're bringing the arms into a straight, locked out position at 60 degrees. The thumbs are kind of pointing towards each other. And I want you to imagine an arc line of light in between your thumbs. Now bring the eyes closed and eyes to, gaze at the third eye and begin the breath of fire. And you can always have a slower breath of fire if you want. The important thing is that it's equal in, equal out, and we want the navel center to be moving. So the navel draws in when we exhale and relaxes on the inhale. It's a cleansing, purifying breath. We're using it here to help clear out our arc lines. So just imagining that beautiful white, clear light between your thumbs. Focusing on the breath and keeping the elbows straight at 60 degrees. Keep the rhythm going, keep it up. Very calm in the mental space, just focused at the third eye and very present with our breath and the posture. All right, inhale all the way, suspend the breath. Slowly bring the arms to meet overhead until the thumb tips touch each other. And then extend your fingers straight up towards the sky. The breath is held in. Stretch up, stretch the spine, sit tall, stretch the fingers, feel the crown of the head move up. And exhale, sweep your hands through your aura, slowly down to the ground. And when you feel your hands on the ground, send whatever you don't need down into the earth. And breathe deeply. Beautiful. We're going to come up onto the feet now and begin our movements focused on the circulation, immune system, and heart. So this one is going to get our blood pumping a bit. You could either be doing this, you could run in place, or you could kind of stomp. But we're going to do one knee up and punch out the opposite arm. And you're going to establish a rhythm for yourself. And I want you to have forceful breathing. So on the exhale, you're punching and bringing that knee up. And I want you to bring the knee up as high as you can. And just do this in a rhythm that feels good for you. You can have the eyes closed if you want, or you can keep them open for greater balance. And then you can speed it up if you want, and you can run in place if you want. But I want you to keep the breathing up rhythmically, so you're exhaling, and just feel your circulation start to get going. Feel your blood moving. Bringing the knees nice and high. And if your gaze is open, then just try to keep it forward. Punch like you mean it. And breathe like you mean it too, really powerfully through the nose. Imagining just fresh oxygen flowing through your whole body. And then stop and breathe. Allow the energy to just circulate. Palms open, facing forward in a receptive posture. Beautiful. Feel your breath all the way in your belly. Nice deep breath soothes the whole nervous system. Sends beautiful oxygen to the whole body. Next, we're going to do cross crawls. So, again, lifting the knee, and this time we're just lifting the opposite arm. And do this on the inhale. So, inhale, knee and arm come up. Exhale, they come down. This is balancing the hemispheres of the brain. Coordinating the upper half and lower half of the body. We've already fired up that navel center, so we're just, connecting these different energetic points in the body and balancing. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. We anchor our practice in this mantra, Sat Nam. And we're invoking the truest part of ourselves. You can just rest in that invocation. You can use it in your life too. Just through your day, take a moment, and inside of your breath, you can chant Sat Nam. And just see what happens when you affirm to yourself, I am truth. See if you can find meaning in that. It's an exploration. And pause. Return to normal breathing. Feel your feet making contact with the ground. Feel the earth holding you. And then let's come lying on our backs. This is another variation of cross crawl, so it's basically the same thing, but on the back. I want you to lift your left leg up and your right arm overhead on the inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg and left arm up. Exhale down. Find your own rhythm. Make the breaths nice and deep. Focus your gaze at the third eye. There are times in our practice when we're doing things that are physically strenuous, and there are times when we're not doing something physically strenuous, but those are good moments to deepen your awareness and feel what's happening in your subtle bodies. Feel what's happening in your energy field. Really just make your awareness and presence rich. Feel the aliveness of your body and your energy. Feel the prana and the air that you're breathing. Move with your breath. Bring a devotional posture inside yourself, gazing at your third eye, feeling your own aliveness. And then relax down and breathe all the way into your belly. And exhale. Another really deep inhale all the way into the belly. Bring in even more air, more prana, and then exhale or let it go. We're going into frogs next. So we're coming into a squat position with the heels off the ground. So I am on my toes and the balls of my feet, and the heels are up. We're going to use the fingertips to help us balance. So directly in front of your feet, you can put your hands on the ground and just use the fingertips for balance. So don't do palm on the ground, stay on the fingertips. This is the bottom position of the frog. And in this position, the face is looking forward. And you can either have the eyes closed or open, but if you've never done these, I'd say probably watch me until you get it. So this is the bottom. On the inhale, the hips come up and the head drops down. On the exhale, we come back into this bottom position. Through the whole movement, the heels stay off the ground. So when we go up, the heels stay off the ground. And so we're kind of engaging the calves here. So heels off the ground the whole time. Inhale up, exhale down, and then we'll be using the mantra Sat Nam internally as well. So when you're ready, let's begin. Really good for the circulation in the legs. Really good for depression. Keep it up. Find a rhythm that works for you. And make your breath powerful. Especially the exhale. We really want to drop on the exhale and shoot it out powerfully. Now one more, and when you have your hips in the air, hold your breath in and squeeze the root lock. Hold, and then exhale, relax down. And you can come all the way onto your butt with your legs in front. And breathe. Good job. I know that's a challenging exercise. So go ahead and catch your breath. And then set up in this seated position with the legs in front. You're gonna come into a forward bend. If you can reach the toes, then you'll grab onto the big toes and press into the big toenail with your thumbs. If you can't reach, that's fine. Just kind of let your hands fall wherever they will. And I want you to hinge from the hips so that you're moving the heart space forward rather than trying to bend the head forward. So in the inhale, we're straightening the spine, and on the exhale, we're dropping forward. Inhale up, exhale down. Sat Nam, Sat
Nam. Gazing at the third eye with the eyes closed. Picking a rhythm and just sticking with it. Breathe into any tightness you feel. It's only sensation. Leading with the heart. You're doing great. Keep it up. Now exhale all the way. Hold the breath out. Pull yourself forward. Squeeze the root lock and hold. And inhale, come up. Excellent work. Join me back in easy pose, cross-legged, and we're going to do some twists. So bring the hands on top of the shoulders with the fingertips in front and the thumb in back. So the upper arms are parallel to the ground. And we're going to inhale, twisting left, and exhale, twisting right. And when you twist, I want you to twist your neck too so that you're looking over your shoulder. And find a rhythm and just flow into your own rhythm. Keeping the gaze of the third eye, using the mantra Sat Nam. Stay steady. Really opening up our spine, our central energy channel. This is so good for us. The yogis measure age based on the health of the spine. So we want to have a nice, healthy, fluid, flexible spine. And if this is challenging for you, remember, we're always just meeting ourselves where we are, not forcing anything, so you can be gentle with yourself. Just find that beautiful rhythm that works for you and breathe. And returning to center, straight spine. Breathe all the way in. Hold the breath at the top, squeeze the root lock. The gaze is up at the third eye, the spine is straight, imagining energy coming up through the central channel of the spine, out the crown. Exhale. Hold the breath out, squeeze the root lock. Tight. Hold the position, hold it. And release the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the effects of the practice. We have one more physical posture in this Kriya, and this is going to be a heart space activation. So we're staying in this easy pose, seated cross-legged, straight spine. I want you to bring the arms back up into this 60-degree angle, but this time we have the palms flat. So it's like you're holding a tray overhead. You just have flat palms with the palms facing up. And the arms, it's important to have the elbows locked out if possible. And we're just holding this position. So close the eyes, bring the gaze to the third eye, and breathe long and deep into the belly. Activating the nervous system and the heart. Be very cool and calm in your mind and just simply hold. No matter what sensation comes up, no matter if your arms start to shake a little bit, it's all okay. Just hold in position to get the effects of the posture. Relax the face. Feel into your heart space. Feel it opening. Engage your subtle awareness. Feel the sensation in your skin. Feel the sensation of the air around you. You might feel a little bit of tingling. This is our nerves waking up. See if you can connect with your heart space and offer love to yourself in this moment. Gratitude. There is this thing called unconditional love, and we're all capable of it. And it comes from the heart. Checking in with your spine, sitting nice and tall and straight. Heart space is open. Face is relaxed, breathing long and deep. You're totally safe. We have this beautiful space here. And whatever you're feeling is okay. Wherever you are in your life is okay. And you're perfect just the way you are. Everything we need is inside of us. Beautiful. Exhale and bring the arms down, back to the knees, back to Gyan Mudra with the thumbs and index fingers touching, and just keep the eyes closed here. Keep the breath long and deep. Just be present with whatever's happening in your body and your energy. Notice the quality of your mind. Notice the effects of your practice. then if you'd like, you can keep your eyes closed and simply lower yourself onto your back. Relaxing into Shavasana, corpse pose. So make any little adjustments that you need to, and then just relax. You can put a pillow under your knees if you like. You can grab a blanket if you like. You don't want to catch a chill. You just want to be able to completely let go. Allow the feet to splay out. Palms are facing up alongside you. Eyes are closed. And when you find your position, let go of all movement. Embody the corpse. Complete non-doing. You can scan your body and relax consciously any areas of tightness if you like. You can just tune into the aliveness of your body and let the energy that you have generated circulate and heal you.
Begin to bring awareness back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Start to circle the wrists and the ankles. Bring the arms overhead and take a nice full body stretch. Bring the left knee into the chest and then guide the left knee over to the right side for a twist, keeping the left shoulder on the ground, gaze out to the left fingertips. And then release that twist. We'll switch the legs, bring the right knee into the chest and guide it over to the left side. Right shoulder stays on the ground and the gaze is out towards the right fingertips. Breathe into this twist. And release it. Bring in the knees and we'll rub together the soles of the feet and the palms of the hand, stimulating our nerve endings, generating some heat, and then squeeze the knees in. Rock side to side a couple times, and then rock up and down a couple times, and we'll meet back up in easy pose. And before we close, we're gonna chant a little bit from the heart. Some long satnams. So for this mudra, you can either just place the hands over the heart, one over the other, or you can place the right hand on top of the left and curl the left thumb, into the right palm, like this, and then place that right over the heart. So I just want you to drop into the heart space. Become quiet inside the body, straighten the spine, bow the head slightly. And we're going to chant long sats with short nam, like this. Sat nam. And I want you to really feel yourself singing from your heart space. So this is a good chance to connect the fourth and fifth energy centers, the fourth being the heart center and the fifth being the throat. And really, this is a call to our soul, this mantra. And so we can feel our voice as speaking from the heart and calling to the soul. And just drop into that just for a few minutes. Deep inhale to begin. Sat nam. Sat
Last one. And feel that sound current reverberating around you. Feel yourself in the pure light of love that you are, that is your essence. And you take a moment to just bless yourself and appreciate yourself for being here today. And then let's rub the palms together. Bringing them into prayer pose, we'll close with the Longtime Sun song. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. We'll sing twice and follow that with one last Satnam. Inhale together. Exhale. And inhale to sing. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale deep for a long sat short nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. May we be happy, healthy, and holy. May we be clear channels for the love and light of our soul. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here today and practicing with me. I hope that you enjoyed this and that you carry forward this energy through your day. Remember not to immediately rush into the next thing. Just be in your energy. Be mindful. Notice what you've generated, and if anything has come up for you today, know that that's totally normal. The practice can jostle things out of our subconscious or our emotional body, so Just know that anything you feeling that isn't the best feeling is just part of the purification process. It's on its way out. So hydrate, take care of yourself, love the world. Thank you.